everyone, I'm Maria from Business Analyst is Easy to Use. Let's talk about one of the most important soft skills for business analysts. This is critical thinking. As a business analyst, you will have lots of information from different sources. Your successful journey in the business analysis should heavily depend on continuous try to increase the quality of your thinking. Critical thinking mindset will enable you to examine the information and determine the best way to move forward by knowing exactly how to assess the information you can trust. What is the critical thinking? Critical thinking is the process of the thinking carefully about a subject or idea without allowing feelings or opinions to affect you. Why business analysts need critical thinking? Critical thinking is an essential skill for business analysts, enabling you to deliver value to stakeholders, customers, and the organization. When conducting stakeholders analysis, use critical thinking to identify and analyze their needs, expectations, and interests. Critical thinking skill consists of the analysis, communication, open-mindedness, problem-solving, and creativity. Analysis. Part of the critical thinking is the ability to carefully examine something, whether it's a problem, a set of the data, or a text. Example of analysis: data analysis, research, asking thoughtful questions, skepticism. Communication. You need to be able to communicate with other stakeholders to share your ideas effectively. You might also need to engage in a critical thinking in a group. In this case, you will need to work with the other team members and communicate effectively to figure out solutions to a complex problem. Example of the communication: active listening, assessment, explanation, verbal communication, written communication. Creativity. Critical thinking often involves creativity and innovation. You might need to spot patterns in the information you are looking at or come up with a solution that no one else has thought of before. All this involves a creative eye that can take a different approach from all other approaches. Example of the creativity: flexibility, conceptualization, curiosity, imagination, and vision. Open-mindedness. To think critically, you need to be able to put aside any assumption or judgment and merely analyze this information you receive. You need to be objective, evaluating ideas without bias. Example of open-mindedness: inclusive, reflection, humility, objectivity. Problem-solving. Problem-solving is another critical thinking skill that involves analyzing a problem, generation and implementing a solution, and assessing the success of the plan. Employers don't simply want employees who can think about information critically. They also need to be able to come up with the practical solution. Example of the problem-solving: evaluation, attention to detail, decision-making, identify patterns. Valuable critical thinking examples: promotion, a teamwork approach to problem-solving; self-evaluation, your contribution to company goals; practicing self-reflection, and making informed decisions. How to improve critical thinking? Become more self-aware. Become more self-aware means considering your thought process, values, morals, ethics, and other beliefs. What do you believe in? How do your thoughts reflect these values? Think objectively about your likes and dislikes. Knowing what your personal preference, strength, weakness, and biases can help you better understand why you approach specific situations from a certain perspective. Understand your mental process. Identify and evaluate how you receive and process information. Understanding how you listen, then interpret, and finally react to information is vital to becoming more mentally efficient in the workplace. Being a critical thinker means you recognize your prejudices and how they influence solution and decision. Taking time to analyze your mental process before making a work decision can help you act more objectively. Develop foresight. Consider how others might feel about the situation or decision you make. Determine the possible outcomes of the situation and what might change, both positively and negatively. Having the foresight to predict how your action at work will produce reaction will help you make the right choice. Practice active listening. Active listening is a foundational element of effective critical thinking. Listen carefully and attentively while supervisors are talking. Practice empathy and focus on understanding their perspectives. Gaining a full understanding of what they want, need, or expect can help you react positively and have a subsequent productive conversation. Ask a question. Ask to have point repeated or consider rephrasing in your own words to determine whether you've accurately understood. Consider asking follow-up questions to get details that may have been left out or missed ahead. Follow up by asking yourself if something is effect, an opinion, or an idea. This step can help you assign purpose and a value to a piece of information. Remember that business analysts solve problems by connecting business needs with information technology resources. To improve efficiency, increase sales, and strengthen processes, you need a unique skill set to succeed in the business analyst role. Thank you for your watching, and I see you.